Hey everybody, how's it going? Today, it's been an interesting day. We went up and got Armo, but hey, guess what? It's my first vlog of mail time. Let's see what came. Alright, this is by our friends at Drone Valley. Alright, well let's see what we got in here. Aha! Landing gear for the Mavic. And then we got joystick covers. Guess he saw my little cutout thing and figured I needed one of those 3D printed ones. And a whole bunch more propellers. Sweet. Hey, let's check these out. I've seen these reviewed a few times online. Oh, all this crap on my desk and I don't have a knife. Hold on a second. We'll get it open. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Oh, man, I don't know about you guys, but every time I open a box, the damn thing breaks right there. I don't know why it does. My wife, she can open it and close them just fine. But, so here we are. This is what the landing gear looks like. Oh, look at that. It's so cute. They're so small. So here. Yank this thing out. That's pretty neat foam. It's like a foam. They don't want to come out. Here, I got something for that too. Alright. Pull that out. Pull that out. Whoa! I got little rubber things flying at me. Man, they packed the hell out of these things. They didn't want them to move at all. Alright, there we go. Got that one out. Alright. Okay, now we need our quadcopter here. In our handy dandy Microraptor case. Okay, supposedly how these are supposed to go on. Fold your legs out. Like so. Let's get all this stuff out of the way so you can see what's going on. And then these slide on here. Must be this one. Aren't they tricky? There it goes. There's one. There's two. And then this slides back here on these plates here. Get it. Hey, there we go. Wow, that's on there pretty good. They ain't wiggling. You can see that? That sort of reminds me of something. What does that remind me of? I know what it reminds me of. Look at that! See the long legs? Look, oh, there's something mixing though. Now it looks like her. As you can see, it's a pretty snowy day today. So, I figured, since I'm being such a meatball, I'll teach you guys how to make some killer meatballs. Okay, so this is how we make the meatballs. First, we need some mutant chicken eggs, okay? We got some green ones and sort of red and more brownish green and white. Then you're going to need some onion. I got two here because it's one large onion, but they're small. You're going to need 3 cloves of garlic. Now, your meat, you want to put 1 pound of ground hamburger to 1 pound of ground sausage. Here we're using a hot Italian pork sausage. You can use any type of sausage you want. The spicier you use, the hotter it gets. Going to need some sawdust, some salt, red pepper flakes, some Italian seasoning, some black pepper, some parsley, some breadcrumbs, some olive oil, measuring cups, measuring spoons, and I don't know if you have one of these, but this makes it a dream. It's a meatball maker. Yes, I know it looks like a melon thing, but it's actually for meatballs. I'll show you how that works. And you need water for it, okay? And then you need your bowl to mix it all together. So, we'll take all this and... Alright, now that we got that taken care of, here's our Parmesan, aka sawdust, our spices, breadcrumbs, eggs, garlic, olive oil. So, first, you take 2 eggs. Let me see, we'll use these mutant green colored ones, Can you see the... Okay, we're going to take this mutant green color egg, put one in there with the meat. See, there's our meat in there. Just throw that off to the side. Here's another one, throw that off to the side. Alright, now move those out of the way. Alright, now since you can't really see me that well, I'll have my little assistant Roscoe come in here and help dump the stuff in there. Dump the garlic in there, make sure it all gets in there. Garlic in. Okay, there we got the garlic. Put the sawdust in. Okay, now the onions. Be careful not to drop the bowl here, get all this extra stuff in there. Alright, here, put this stuff we're using. Put the olive oil in there. And just so you know, below I linked the amounts of how much of what you need. Put your spices in there. Okay, now the breadcrumbs. Alright, now the milk. You just take all this stuff and throw it in the bowl. It's easy peasy. Basically, meatballs are mini meatloaves. That's all they are. Now that you got all your... There you go. Ready to go. Doesn't that look yummy? Haha, just kidding. Now you gotta get dirty. Get your hand in there and squeeze it all. Now, one thing I like to do is, that looks a little wet to me. So, I like to get more breadcrumbs and add them in to sort of dry it out. Because when you start cooking this, man, the greases and stuff, they really start coming out. So if you're real wet like that, you want to add a few more breadcrumbs to sort of dry it out. Doesn't have to be super dry. Thank you, Darby. Doesn't have to be super dry, but you know, just a little bit more. There's really no measurement on the breadcrumbs. It's all up what you decide, you know. Okay, mix it up. Alright, now after you get this nice and mixed, what we're going to do is we're going to throw it in the refrigerator for 10 minutes. The reason why you do that is so that way it sort of hardens up. Makes it easier to make a meatball. Alright, so we'll just take that. See, that's what it looks like. See, now it's wet, but it's not like soaking wet. Okay? So we'll just take that, shove it in the fridge, and we'll be back in 10 minutes. Alright, 10 minutes later, here it is, a little chilled. So what we're going to do now is you take your pan here and you make a meatballs. Now you see me dunking this in water. You do that if you're using a spoon or whatever, however you want to make your meatballs. Try to make them the same size. That's why I like this. Squish this in here. Knock off all the extra meat. Then you get your meatball here. See, it makes a perfect little meatball. You just gotta get the stragglers done here. So, then you set it on there and you roll. It's gotta be a faster way than this. Here, I'll just speed things up a little. Bam! 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 Alright, now that our meatballs are done, we'll take our extra stuff and throw it in the fridge. Now you take this and put it in the oven for 14 to 15 minutes. Okay? And you take them out of the oven and look at those sucker scissors. Hold on, this dang stove's going nuts on me. Alright. Now it's not just, once you get the meatballs out, you gotta take them out. Stick them and see there's fat around it. You just sort of wipe it off. So that way you don't have fatty meatballs. See, it just comes right off. Alright. Then after your back is broke, there you go. You got your meatballs. What are you doing here? So, let's try one of these meatballs. No, Maverick, it's my meatball. No, Maverick, it's my meatball. That's a good meatball. Mmm, that was good. Here, quadcopter, you don't need the meatball. Jeez. Pushy little thing, isn't it? Well, that's how you make a spicy meatball. Hope you guys enjoyed. All the ingredients and measurements are linked down below. So as you can see, it's not easy. Well, it's sort of easy. It's like making a meatloaf, but those are some good meatballs. Well, talk to you later.
Flying armor.
See, imagination there.